story for when I was a barman in the UK. I used to work in a place called the Original White Hart. It's called the Original White Hart because it's the very first White Hart ever. And it was named by Henry VIII, and you can actually look all of this up online. So I was behind the bar with the manager of the place at the time called Alan Brock. And we were hearing stories about this herd of Hell's Angels coming down from London. And they were slowly coming down. We heard them coming down. They went into Basingstoke and they went into Winchester, and eventually they ended up at Ringwood. And of course they had to pick the Original White Hart as the watering hole of choice. So we're all in there, and it's about 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and about 20 Hell's Angels walked in full regalia and all the rest of it. Now, what they didn't know was Alan Brock is ex-SAS. He knew how to look after himself. So this big guy comes up to the bar with all the chains and the levers and all the rest of it, and he puts his hand on one of the pumps and he pushes it and said, "We're going to get served, and we're going to get served now." Alan, with 2 fingers, took the bottom of the pump and pushed it back up against the weight of the Hell's Angel. The Hell's Angels looked at Alan and reckoned, this guy really does know how to look after himself. So the funny thing is that Alan actually ended up serving all of the Hell's Angels. They all paid for their beers. They were actually all very nice to everybody. And Alan then said to them, he said, "Hey guys," he said, "I've got a good idea." He said, "Next door is the Star Inn. You'd feel much more at home there." We don't know what happened next.